Alrighty, so before we get to on with this chapter review, I'm missing like, 6 or so chapters. But well, what can I say? I got too lazy. But fuck this chapter. Oh my, dude, the last like 5 chapters have been like peak fucking fiction, dude. Ah, my god, dude. Oh my god. To get on with this chapter, Kazuya is, having a mental breakdown in his room because of, well, everything that's going on. And I would write, you gotta read this chapter. I can't do this justice. Oh, the payoff. Oh, it feels okay. So he's drowning in self hatred right now in his room, and he keeps thinking to the point of how his grandma would react to uh him telling her that Chizuru is a rental, and then because last chapter, which I didn't recover, you know grandma thanked Kazuya for actually being able to do something. Fuck. She was thanking Kazuya for the 21 years that he's lived and that how he's grown as a person. And they have a bunch of other backstory that goes along with it. But that's, you gotta go read that. I'm not gonna go explain all that shit. Anyways, uh, Kazuya, right, is drowning in self hatred in the hotel room, and he just can't stand it. So he goes to get a futon, and the futons that Japanese people sleep on. He wants to get one of those, and he looks like he's gonna go to sleep. So he lays down, and then his hand touches his phone case, which is a gift he got from Chizuru. And then it literally starts at he Kazuya flashes through all the things that have led up to this point with him interaction with Chizuru and how he started to fell for her and all that jazz. It's a like two pages just full of flashbacks of his moments with Chizuru. And Kazuya finally grows a big pair of balls. He says he's not done, and he gets up and he starts running. I'm going to assume he's called Chizuru because there's a panel where Chizuru tells him that if he's ever needed, blah blah blah, call her. And I think he's gonna call her to have him meet up somewhere. And as he's running through, he keeps thinking of how much he loves Chizuru and how bad he feels for putting himself in this situation. He acknowledges his faults, and he just shows his development over the course of the manga. And it was so beautiful, dude. Oh. And as he runs through, he apologizes in his mind to Chizuru and all the things that he's done and blah blah blah. And he gets to this point. He's running through the you know the resort, and then he runs up a pair of stairs. He gets to this outlook area, and there's a big long bridge. Chizuru is sitting on a pair of stairs across from there, and Kazuya runs across the bridge. And at the end of the bridge, I'm pretty sure is a church, right? And he's like, he yells out, "I've got something to tell you, Mizuhara," because he still calls Chizuru Mizuhara. And chapter ended. And all right, if we get a fake out confession again, I'm gonna be a little annoyed. All right, granted, it's happened a lot, but we haven't seen this development of Kazuya because every time he gets to the situation of where he's going to confess, because like he was waiting for the confession to kind of come to him at the perfect moment to confess. He has never gone out of his way to make the confession. So I'm gonna bet money. Alright. Next chapter we see the confession. Because Kazuya's resolve here about the confession. It's just he's had to done it. I hope next chapter he does confess. And then we get the aftermath and all that bullshit. But I am so ready for this. All right, and if I have to make a video next week because dude. Oh, all right. That's my shitty up summary. I do recommend you go read this manga because it's really goddamn good, especially if you're reading these chapter reviews of mine. That I don't do it justice at all. I'm terrible at this. But hey, posting the very minuscule views that I get. But hey, who cares? Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go cry until next week. Peace.